Hi, I am very excited for today's sewing project. I am going to be sewing one of the flower fairies from the Nutcracker. I'm not entirely sure what they call them. I want to say the sugar plum fairies, but those are a bit more wintry. My brain keeps going to the Barbie adaptation. This is from the Milwaukee Ballet. They do the Nutcracker, and their dress is poinsettias. And that's what I'm going to be working on today. I should say this month. I am not going to be doing weekly videos anymore. The motivation was there and the desire was there, but the capacity to do it was not there and is not there anymore. So I'm still trying to figure out what will work best for me, but for now I'll soft launch monthly videos. Here's Marmalade, my manager, inspecting the fabric the second I turned my back. You know, quality control, very important, very judgmental. I'm going to see the Nutcracker and I want to wear this to its performance. So I really only have a few weeks to get it done sewing wise. I followed this sewing pattern and got a crinoline just for this outfit, and it is adjustable, which is so amazing, so I can have it short and long, and it is also very pretty. My first step was cutting out all the pattern pieces, and then I made pattern pieces for the petals and the leaves. Then I spent the entire day cutting fabric, just cutting the fabric. It took forever. Kind of difficult to cut out those patterns because I'd sit in like a position like this and my nerve would be like, every position I did, some nerve was getting pinched and it just shot pain. Anyways, I'm just complaining. No, I actually really enjoyed the experience. It was so much fun. I like it. I like it. Okay, now how many do I need? I am just going to clean up my mess first before cutting out the fabric. But I have all of the patterns I need now, so this is my mess. Dun, 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 dun. This has stuff under it. This is all of my pattern tools. Done. All of the pattern pieces that I cut out that I need to fold up nicely. My fabrics, my scraps. I'll go through this and salvage what can be used again. And then the pieces that I can use, oh, I should add my petals to this pile. The pattern pieces I'll be using. For fabrics, I chose organza for the overskirt, rayon for the lining, and velvet for the bodice. The petals and leaves needed a little sparkle, so I chose satin so they'd have a natural shine. I did end up adding more sparkles to it, but I still wanted that natural shine. The petals and the leaves are the only thing that I have to do left. I decided to make the petals and the leaves double-sided, and I'm gonna be putting wire inside of them. That's why I wanted them to be double-sided, that way when the wire folds so that the petals and the leaves can hold their shape, the other side of them isn't a matte finish. I spent many days sewing all of this together. And by many days, I mean an actual month. And I started a month in advance so that I could have it ready before the Nutcracker, and I was sewing up to hours before the Nutcracker performance. So there goes my time management skills. It's so Christmas. I love it. This makes me think of Christmas. This red shiny fabric. This is exactly how I wanted it to turn out. And once I add little sparkles and paint on it and beads, it's gonna be so magical, and I am so excited for it. I'm so excited. I tried leveling the skirt lining using a leveler because I saw a hack online, and shockingly, it totally worked. I also leveled the overskirt, but I did it the traditional way and it worked just as well and took about the same amount of time. So I don't know if I'll continue using the leveler, but if you're interested in trying out this hack, there is my insight on it. Honestly, painting the petals was my favorite part because I could just sit back and watch shows. I finished 2 different series, 40-minute episodes, about 30 episodes each. This outfit has seen some things. This is where I started the bodice. It seemed fine, and then I attached it to the skirt and realized it was absolutely not what I wanted. So naturally, I pulled an all-nighter trying to fix it the night before the show, as one does, obviously. Another day, another opportunity to cry. So I'm going to melt the seams because those are frayed like crazy. And then I'm gonna melt the ends as well and just try to do as straight as a line as I possibly can. But I already leveled it by doing the inside seams first. I can practice my technique, that way it's perfect for the pieces that everyone's gonna actually see. So hopefully it turns out good. I'm not especially worried, but it's good to have realistic expectations, and I expect that it's not gonna be perfect, so. I hand painted each petal and leaf. I also hand painted the stripes onto the skirt. I bought beautiful beads to sew onto them, but I ran out of time, so none of that happened. I didn't end up painting on the velvet because I did a test piece and the paint did not dry well on it. So I decided that I wasn't going to put the velvet through that traumatic experience and just left it. And honestly, I still think it looks pretty good without the detailing on it. I'm trying a new technique. I looked it up online once, and all it said was yes, it can happen. But I'm going to try and mix the fabric paint with water. That way it becomes like watercolor. I probably should have done additional research on it. And I already had the spray bottle, and it's probably going to be ruined after this. But why wouldn't I ruin something that I already owned and used pretty frequently for a craft? It's an obvious answer. I would. Look at that. Now there's like little glitter specks on it. I loved spraying the glitter on this because it's just so beautiful. I am absolutely a glitter loving, sparkle obsessed girly girl. Yet somehow I don't own much sparkly clothing, so I'll have to start fixing that somehow. I let the pieces dry and they're all beautiful. The camera only half picks it up, unfortunately, but they're gorgeous and I'm so pleased with it. Now it is time for assembling the garment. I pinned this mannequin before every major step. By the end, I'd pinned it at least 5 times. I am in love with the glitter on the petals and the leaves. It is just so pretty. I'm a huge glitter fan. And I know I don't dress like a girly girl. It's because I'm wearing comfort clothes. I woke up today and was immediately like, it's go time. Time is of the essence here. Every time I say time is of the essence, I think of the 1995 Pride and Prejudice, because in Austenland, the same guy appears again and he says something about, he says, oh, it must be your natural essence to the lady. And I am a Pride and Prejudice fan. And so when I saw Austenland for the first time, I immediately recognized him. I was like, you're this guy! On the bright side, I have technically almost finished it. On the downside, I think it's ugly. Can one just eat loose leaf tea and reap the benefits? Yes, you can eat green tea leaves and get energized. Ooh, you can add the leaves to recipes, like for cooking. I eventually chopped off the top and decided just to add a tube top because I was officially losing my mind. The tube top was my saving grace. I'm gonna clean this up and sew it, and then I'm gonna even out the top of it. That way it's perfect with this one. I'm honestly excited at this point. I didn't think this moment would come where I felt hopeful and that it wouldn't turn out awful. I got maybe a 30-minute power nap, which wasn't really enough. My body's not happy and I'm not happy, but I'm trying to warm up to the day. So I've got my robe on and I'm gonna start getting ready, do my makeup and my hair, and I will spare you the getting ready. In the last video, the Preminger one, I was dying and I was miserable the whole time, and I was filming the whole thing and like going back and editing it. I was like, oh my gosh. So I'll spare you that today, and I'm just gonna listen to my hype music and try and get the energy pumping through my body again. But I'm trying to stay warm, mostly so that my neuropathy calms down, and hopefully it gives me more energy too. But I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna try a new hairstyle, and hopefully it turns out well. So I'll see you in a sec. This is the look. This is the look. And boom. The dress. I love it so much. I'm in love. Let's see if I can sit. That's totally fine. Also doesn't go past me, so I'll fit in my own seat. Anyways, this is the look. I just sat down so the leaves are back up again, but I'm very happy with it, and I think it all works together. And it'll be cold, so I have my little cardigan, which also looks better with it this way than it did with the previous bodice. So now to just survive. I feel very pretty. Okay. This was the aftermath of my all-nighter. Organization was out the window, thoughts were also gone, and I almost threw the towel in multiple times. On the bright side, I think I totally nailed the look. The bodice is a little butchered, and while making it, I told myself, it's fine, as long as nobody looks at me. Everyone was looking at me, but I honestly loved every second of it. I got so many sweet compliments. The performance was amazing as well. They did such a great job. Thank you so much for watching. Please like this video and come back for more. I've got other ones waiting for you. Love ya. Bye.